Welcome to another episode of Harvey's Weekly Football Show here on Nighthawk Radio. To listen to Nighthawk Radio, go to nighthawk-radio.com. Check us out on Facebook, YouTube, Spotify, YouTube Music, Rumble, everywhere you find good podcasts. How are you doing tonight, Harvey?
I'm doing okay.
Want to wish everybody a happy Thanksgiving. Harvey's Weekly Football Show is now on at a new time and day. It is on every Thursday at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I'm excited to be on Thursdays, man.
Yeah.
We're on before football, Thursday night football. Speaking of Thursday, man, we got some good games today, man.
Mostly NFL, but there might be a few college games, but most of the ones
There's
start.
one college game. I'm talking about the NFL games.
Yeah.
We got some really good NFL games today. Playoff standings is on the line.
Yes. Some of them could really make or break a team this week.
Yep, especially this first game, man. Let's get into the NFL first. Well, first off, how did we do last week, Harvey? In NFL and college.
In college, we did 17 games. I went 13-4. You went 11-6. So, and we're tied. We're tied right now in college. And in pro, we both went 6-3, and I'm like 4 or 5 ahead of you in that. It's still close.
Yeah. All right, man. Thursday night football in the NFL. We got the Packers. This is at 1 p.m. This is the day game. I'm still gonna count it as Thursday night football. It's Thanksgiving football. The Madden, don't they call it the Madden Classic or something like that?
Yeah.
The Madden Classic or something like that. We got the Packers 7-3, traveling to the line 7-4, 1 p.m. on Fox. Detroit is 3-point favorites. Man, it doesn't get more Thanksgiving than Green Bay versus Detroit. Detroit, all pro center is coming out of retirement. He's coming back, so that's gonna help their O line. I'm going with Detroit. Who you going with, Harvey?
That's who I go with in Detroit.
Did you see that? Their 29-year-old three-time Pro Bowl center come out of retirement and is going to play the rest of the year.
Yeah.
That's big time, man.
Yeah.
All right, man. Speaking of big time, we got the Chiefs 6-5 traveling to the Jerry's World, Dallas 5-5 and 1, and that's at 4:30 p.m. on CBS Paramount Plus. Kansas City is 3-point favorites. I'm going with the Chiefs in Jerry's World. Who you going with, Harvey?
I'm over the Chiefs too, but I'll tell you what, Chiefs may lead this win.
They do need it. They
They're out
need
of
it.
the playoffs right now. Right now.
Actually, Dallas needs it more and more competitive NFC.
Yeah. Yeah.
But I'm going with the Chiefs. Are you going with Kansas City as well,
I'm
Harvey?
going with Kansas City as well.
All right, Joe Burrow is coming back, and we got the 3-8 Bengals traveling to the Ravens 6-5, 8:20 p.m. Thanksgiving night on NBC and Peacock. Baltimore is 7-point favorites. I do think it'll be closer than that. Um, I don't trust the Bengals defense. I'm going with Baltimore. Who you going with, Harvey?
I will go right now. One of the hottest teams in the NFL, the Ravens.
All right, man. We got some Black Friday football. We got the Black Friday game. We got the Bears 8-3 traveling to the Eagles 8-3, 3 p.m. Friday on Prime Video. Philadelphia 7-point favorites. Um, I think the Eagles are pissed off after last week. I'm going with Philadelphia. Who you going with, Harvey?
That's right now I'm going with Philadelphia. And the Birds are about as hot as the Ravens. They've really come out of nowhere and took over that division. But I think I'm like you. I think the Eagles are bad.
Yeah, after giving up 24 unanswered points, definitely.
Yeah.
All right, man. We got the 6-5 red hot Houston Texans traveling to the Colts 8-3, 1 p.m. on CBS. Indianapolis is 4.5-point favorites. I'm gonna go with the Colts, but it's gonna be a good one. Who you going with, Harvey?
I think it's going to be a good one too. I'm going to pick the Colts.
That's a big time game in the division too.
Maybe the game of the week.
No, it's not the game of the week. I would say the game of the week is actually the Packers and Lions. All right, man. We got the 9-2 Rams traveling to the 6-6 Carolina Panthers, 1 p.m. on Fox. The Rams are 10.5-point favorites. The Panthers are decent this year. They might win that division, but I'm going with the Rams either way.
I will go with the Rams too. They're quite maybe the Super Bowl favorite right now.
Yep. All right, man. We got the Bills 7-4 traveling to the Steelers 6-5, 4:25 p.m. on CBS. Buffalo is 3.5 point favorites. I'm going with Josh Allen and the Buffalo Bills. I think they're going to rebound and win. And plus, we don't know if Aaron Rodgers is going to play.
I'm gonna go with Buffalo too. The Steelers are right now. I think they're on what they call the downward spiral. They're slowly going down out of it.
I think they'll make the playoffs.
Yeah, they still have an outside shot. Yeah,
No, I think they'll maybe win that division. We'll see. If Aaron Rodgers comes back and plays like he has been, um,
I
I
think
give him a good shot at the division.
those little Rams are leading that division. The Ravens are leading that division right now.
Yeah, but who knows? They'll beat Cincinnati Thursday. That'll be a good game.
Yeah,
Uh, All right, man. Speaking of two different teams going two different directions, we got the Broncos 9-2 traveling to the Commanders 3-8 on Sunday Night Football, 8:20 p.m. on NBC and Peacock. Denver is 6 point favorites. I think they're more than that. I'm going Denver by a million. Who you going with, Harvey?
Denver slowly become a favorite in the AFC. I would have picked Denver too.
All right, man. Monday Night Football. We got the 2-10 Giants traveling to the Patriots 10-2, 8:15 p.m. on ESPN. Monday Night Football. New England 7.5 point favorites. Um, the Giants give good teams fights, but they just can't finish the game. I think the Patriots are going to win by a field goal. I'm going with the Patriots. Who you going with, Harvey?
I'll go with you, Edmund too.
We didn't even pick different, did we?
No, I just couldn't do that. I don't think Nerblitz could have done that this week.
Yeah, I agree with you. All right, man. Getting into college. We got a Thanksgiving game, man. We got Navy 8-2 traveling to Memphis 8-3, 7:30 p.m. on ESPN. Memphis is 3.5 point favorites. So I'm going with the Tigers. Who you going with, Harvey?
I'm gonna go with Memphis.
All right, man. We got a really good rivalry right here. We got the number seven Ole Miss 10-1 traveling to 5-6 Mississippi State 12 p.m. on ABC. Ole Miss is 7.5 point favorites. I'm going with Ole Miss. Who you going with, Harvey?
I'm going with Ole Miss. And this is one of the games that
Will Lane Kiffin leave is the question.
I wish you wouldn't. I would love to. I don't know what would anybody offer him, but I think he's doing a good job there. I think he's happy there. I hope he stays there, and that he's built a good program there. And speaking of that game, Mississippi State, they win that, they're bowl eligible,
They're not going to win.
and probably not going to be. Talk about bowl eligible. We'll tell you right now, they'd like 22 teams going into this weekend, vying for about 8 spots, 7 or 8 spots.
Yeah, Kentucky's one of them.
Yeah,
All right, man. We got the Iowa Hawkeyes 7-4, traveling to Nebraska 7-4, 12 p.m. Friday on CBS. Iowa's 5.5 point favorites. I like Nebraska in this game. Who you going with, Harvey?
I we'll go different on that. I'll pick Iowa. I think this is a good game too.
This game's interesting. We got number four 10-1 Georgia, traveling to number 23 Georgia Tech 9-2, 3:30 p.m. on ABC. Georgia's 13.5 point favorites. I think Georgia Tech's better than number 23 though. I mean they've not been playing as good, but I'm still going with Georgia, man. I'm not gonna pick against Georgia. Who you going with, Harvey?
I'm not going to pick against Georgia either.
All right, man. We got 7-4 Boise State traveling to 6-5 Utah State Friday evening at 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on CBS. Boise State is 3.5 point favorites. I'm not picking against the Broncos. I'm going with Boise State.
Oh yeah, I would pick Boise State too.
All right, man. We got number two Indiana 11-0 traveling to 2-9 Purdue Friday night 7:30 p.m. on NBC and Peacock. Indiana is 28.5 point favorites. I'm going with the Hoosiers. Who you going with, Harvey?
I will with Indiana.
This game right here is crazy. This is Friday night as well. We got number three Texas A&M 11-0, traveling to number 16 Texas 8-3, 7:30 p.m. on ABC. Texas A&M's 1.5 point favorites. I'm going with the Longhorns, man. I'm going with the upset. I'm going with Texas.
Well,
Uh,
I go different way. I will pick Texas A&M, and this might be my game of the week in college football.
this next game's crazy too. We got number 25 Arizona 8-3, traveling to Arizona State number 20 8-3. 9 p.m. on Fox. Arizona's 1.5 point favorites. This is a pick'em game. This might be the game of the week, man. Um, both these teams are really even.
Yeah,
That's a hard one.
yeah.
I'm going with the Sun Devils. I'm going with Arizona State
I'm gonna pick Arizona State too.
because they're at home. That's the only reason.
That's probably the reason, the biggest reason I am.
Yep. All right, man. Saturday we got the Battle of Kentucky.
Yeah,
We got 5-6 Kentucky playing 7-4 Louisville. It's in Louisville, by the way. 12 p.m. on the ACC network. Louisville is 2.5 point favorites. I'm going with the Wildcats, man. I'm picking with my heart. I'm going with Kentucky. Who you going with, Harvey?
I'm gonna pick Louisville. I mean,
They're
Louisville.
not playing good football right now.
I know that too, but it's such a this game, has a lot of meaning,
I'm
So
going with Kentucky, man. It's the Governor's Cup, right?
yeah, I'm picking
Kentucky's
Louisville.
gonna get it. Kentucky's gonna get it.
I'm picking Louisville. Well, I'll tell you what, he goes 6-6. They probably might well raise his salary.
I'm not picking because of Kentucky either. I'm picking because Louisville's been playing bad football.
I know they have to. Yeah, now not
Kentucky's playing a little bit better though.
yeah, yeah. Louisville. If this game was been played back a month ago, I would have predicted a slaughter.
Louisville would have been probably 11.5 point favorites instead of 2.5.
Yeah,
Yeah, Louisville was a good team. I don't know what happened to them.
I don't
All
either.
right, man. We got number one Ohio State undefeated 11-0. Traveling to number 15 Michigan 9-2. 12 p.m. on Fox. Ohio State's a 9.5 point favorites. This is in the big house, man.
Yeah,
Um, Michigan's tough in the big house.
yeah.
This is a tough one, man. I actually think it'll be closer than 9 points too. I think it's gonna be a dandy, man.
Maybe one of the biggest rivals in college football.
The
Okay.
best rivalry. The
Yeah,
best
no doubt.
rivalry in football. It is. It's the best
Yeah,
rivalry in
yeah,
football. The best rivalry in basketball is Duke and North Carolina, in my opinion.
yeah, yeah. It is. It
Yep.
is.
Yep. But I think Ohio State and Michigan's the best rivalry in college football. That's just my
Yeah.
opinion. Well, no, it ain't. It's number two. Navy and Army is number one.
Well, I forgot about them.
Navy and Army is number one in football.
Yeah,
There's no bigger games than that, besides the national championship.
yeah,
As far as regular season, that's the biggest one.
yeah.
Anyways, who are you going with, Harvey? I'll let
I
you pick
will.
first.
I will. I will with Ohio State.
Um, I wanted you to pick first to see who you was gonna pick. Um, I'll go with you. I'll pick Ohio State, but don't be surprised if Michigan beats them.
I wouldn't be surprised not. The trouble, like I said, there's 100 something thousand people in that stadium. It's gonna be something.
And they got a really good team too.
Oh yeah.
All right, man. Speaking of another one hard to pick, number 12 Miami 9-2, traveling to number 22 Pittsburgh 8-3, 12 p.m. on ABC. Miami 6.5 point favorites. This is another good game and hard to pick.
Yeah.
Man, I
Pitt,
don't know who you
Pitt,
going with, Harvey.
I'm going with Miami, but Pitt is very good. They're very good.
I'm going with Miami as well. Don't be surprised they lose though. All right, man. I can say that for every one of these games. So
Yeah.
we got 6-5 Clemson traveling to 4-7 South Carolina, 12 p.m. on the SEC network. South Carolina somehow is 3.5 point favorites. I think both of these teams are pretty evenly matched. I'm gonna go with Clemson. Who you going with her?
I'm going with Clemson. I'm shocked at South Carolina this year. That their record. I
Are you
really.
shocked they're the favorites?
I'm shocked because they're favorites according to how they've played all year. But you know what? They've been tough. They've lost a lot of close games. Of course, in the SEC, the SEC's just played tough.
All right, man. This game's interesting. We got Houston 8-3, traveling to Baylor 5-6, 12 p.m. on TNT. Baylor is 2.5 point favorites. I'm going with Baylor, man. Who you going with her?
I'm gonna go with Houston, but Baylor's bowl eligible if they win.
Yep. All right, man. We got the toilet bowl. We got Boston College 1-10, traveling to Syracuse 3-8, 3 p.m. on the CW network. Boston College is 3.5 point favorites. This game is going to be a close one in the toilet bowl. I'm going with Syracuse at home. Who you going with her?
I'm going with Syracuse too.
That's the toilet bowl.
Yeah,
All right, man. We got 10-1, number 6 Oregon, traveling to Washington 8-3, 3:30 p.m. on CBS. Oregon is 6.5 point favorites. I'm going with the Ducks. So you going with her?
I had to go against Oregon.
Yeah, they're a good team, man.
Yeah, here comes another rivalry.
This game's hard to pick too. Number 14 Vanderbilt 9-2, traveling to number 19 Tennessee 8-3, 3:30 p.m. on ESPN. Tennessee's 2.5 point favorites. Oh man, I'll let you go first, Harvey.
Well, I have a good feeling maybe that the winner of this game, especially Tennessee, wins might be in the 12 teams in the playoffs. So one of them teams win probably could make the 12-team playoff. I,
Tennessee's really good at home. You got to take that into account.
that's why I picked Tennessee.
I agree with you, man. I think it's gonna be a close one though. Vanderbilt's really good.
Well, their quarterback is in the top four of the voting for Heisman Trophy.
He's
Man,
really good.
yeah,
He's really good. He
could be
burnt
a
Kentucky
he,
up.
he could be a number one pick.
I
You
don't know
know,
about that.
he'll be up there.
We got 7-4 Missouri traveling to 2-9 Arkansas, 3:30 p.m. on the SEC Network. Missouri is 2.5 point favorites. I'm going with the Tigers. So you going with her?
Yeah, boy, Missouri easy.
I'm surprised they're just 2.5 point favorites.
I am too.
That's why it's on the list because it's just two and half
Yeah,
point spread. All right, man. We got 4-7 Wisconsin traveling to 6-5 Minnesota, 3:30 p.m. on FS1. Wisconsin's 1.5 point favorites. I'm going with the Gophers. I'm going with Minnesota. Who you going with her?
that's who I'm going with.
All right, we got 8-3 Wake Forest traveling to 6-5 Duke, 3:30 p.m. on the ACC network. Wake Forest is 1.5 point favorites. I'm going with Wake Forest, man. Who you going with her?
I'm gonna pick Duke. They've been playing pretty good lately.
All right, we got 7-4 Cincinnati traveling to 7-4 TCU, 3:30 p.m. on Fox. TCU is 3.5 point favorites. I'm going with TCU. Who you going with her?
I'm going with TCU.
All right, we got Florida State 5-6 playing for a bowl game. Traveling to 3-8 Florida, 4:30 p.m. Saturday on ESPN2. Florida somehow is 1.5 point favorites. I'm going Florida State. Who you going with, Harvey?
That was hard to pick. Yeah, I'm going Florida State.
Nah, I don't think that one's too hard to pick, honestly.
Yeah,
All right, we got 4-7 Maryland traveling to 3-8 Michigan State, 7 p.m. on FS1. Michigan State's 3.5 point favorites. I'm going with Michigan State. Who you going with, Harvey?
I'm going with Michigan State.
All right, we got number 10 Alabama 9-2 traveling to Auburn 5-6, 7:30 p.m. on ABC. Alabama 6.5 point favorites. I'm going with the Crimson Tide. I'm going with Alabama. Who you going with, Harvey?
I'm going definitely with Alabama.
All right, man. We got 6-5 Northwestern traveling to Illinois 7-4, 7:30 p.m. on Fox. Illinois is 6.5 point favorites. This is a decent rivalry, man. I'm going with
Yeah,
Illinois. So you going with Harvey?
I'm going to pick Illinois.
That's all our games, ain't it?
We got one more. We picked with San Diego State, New Mexico.
I don't see it on this list.
I thought you had it on there, and I thought, and maybe we may not. Well, we got 24. That'd be all right.
Don't see it on the list. We'll pick it though. I don't care.
Yeah, I would pick San Diego State anyway.
I can't even find it on here. Yeah, I'll go San Diego State.
Yeah, that'd be 25 teams.
Yep. I want to thank everybody for listening. Everybody have a good night and God bless.
I'm glad.